All right, welcome to the first episode of the Anime Agenda. We're your hosts, Josh, also known as the LordKs.
Matt, also known as Amagara.
Will, also known as Kaizen.
And Nard, thank you, Senpai.
All right, we're going to kick off this podcast, basically letting you know who we are, top five animes, the usual stuff like that. Uh, I'm not really into new age anime. A lot of the stuff I like is a little old school. Uh, top five, I always got to rock Bebop first. Then we go with no real particular order. Black Lagoon, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, got Ippo up there, and Code Geass. Let's just hope they don't fuck that up.
All right, well, my five are Saint Seiya. That's all-time favorite of mine. Gundam Wing, All the Ramen on the Sky. Pretty much anything from the Fate series. Those are all great. And my fifth one is definitely Boku no Hero.
Um, my top five. No particular order. Ghost in the Shell. Um, fuck. How about this? I'm the type of guy that watches everything and anything. I don't really have a top five. What I can give out recommendations pretty much to suit anyone's needs. I don't have a top five. I just watch everything.
It always got to be one person trash. All right, what you got for us?
Nah. Will ain't the only person. I watch everything too, but if I was to give a top five right now, it would change next week. But I'd say FLCL, the Monogatari series, Log Horizon, Kill La Kill, and the Persona 3 movies.
I'm kind of the same way. A top five list is really restrictive for me. And if you ask me to make the same list tomorrow, the only consistent thing up here would be Bebop, which I decided is definitely number one no matter what. So I get it. Top tens are a little bit better for me. I can recommend stuff, but they always seem to follow the same, I guess, kind of type of anime. Like, I need the stereotypical main character, black hair, self-insert type dude.
Yep, the Kirito, I feel you.
Well, not Kirito. It's got to be done well. I need some gangster stuff.
My top five, usually, if we're talking about subgenres, if we're doing slice of life, I can give you a top five for that.
Well, hey, give us an example.
I want to hear the action. Hold up.
For action,
Yeah.
so we have fucking obviously Black Lagoon.
You on a roll?
I want to put Boku no Hero up there, but the series got to finish. We have Hajime no Ippo, obviously.
There you go.
We have Gurren Lagann.
All right.
See, now thinking about this on the spot, this is a little harder. I want to give it. I'm gonna give it to Kill la Kill, but I'm probably can think of something better tomorrow. And for the fifth one, you know what? Let's go with Rurouni Kenshin.
Nice.
But you won't watch the movies. I got you.
Oh, they live action?
Yeah, they are, but they done well. They done well. I'm telling you. I know we've all been burned before, but they actually got these ones right. So what y'all want to talk about today? What y'all got for me? What's going on?
How we feeling about Evo?
Well, we got a lot of footage from Dragon Ball Fighter Z today. Quite a lot of new combos. Some great players showed up today. Maximilian dude, he did pretty well, but got shown up around the finals. I think
he was definitely what, top 5. At least top 8. At least top
whoever
5.
beat him really smashed him.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like seeing somebody get dethroned.
But a lot of I watched the whole tournament from 10 o'clock to 2, and there's another Dragon Ball Z tournament tomorrow, same time, so I'm definitely going to check that out again. But today I've been watching.
What time that start up?
10 to 2.
I'm gonna definitely check that out too.
Is that 10 Pacific or Eastern?
Pacific.
So it's 1 o'clock for us.
Yeah.
That's right as I'll be on the road then, so I'll check that in and out while I'm working.
But other than that, I've been watching a lot of Guilty Gear and Tekken streams. A little bit of Smash too. Smash Melee.
Yeah, I was all over as well. My boy Dagura got smashed by an American player by Bear. Looking really bad, lost in top 32. It probably is worth showing an Evo in years.
Yeah, that Chip was not playing any games.
Bear? Yeah, insane. I never want to meet a Chip like him.
He's one of those god players, because when a Chip gets destroyed, it's bad. It's actually really bad. But no, Chip did his thing today. America's doing this thing today.
I think he's the last one. I think he's the last American in for top 8.
Oh, yeah, I gotta
No. Actually, I think he lost to Teresa. No.
Well, he beat last one I saw. He beat Dagura.
Yeah. He's in top 8, but Teresa beat someone else. So now Bear's the last American player.
Okay. Cool. I don't know anything that's going on the Street Fighter side. I don't follow Street Fighter. Trash game.
Yeah, I was about to say, because it's trash. We already knew it was trash.
I'm not gonna lie, that new character, Colin.
Oh, you talking about Gil's secretary?
Yeah, I like her.
She was announced months ago though, but
I don't follow the game either. But watching that little bit I did, and her probably a nice character I actually like. So.
Well, until my boy Q gets back into the game, I'm not touching that game again. So, and that's never gonna happen. So,
well, the showing for it, there was 2,500 entrants for Street Fighter 5. So the community may have hated it at first, but it definitely showed out.
I think it's more of a okay. I guess we're just gonna have to live with this.
Yeah, because the money's in Street Fighter right now. I mean, it's being showed Sunday on ESPN2. Like,
I did see that. And I'm supportive of any esports once it starts getting some shine like that.
Yeah.
Because I miss the old Halo 2 days back when they used to put us on ESPN.
Yeah, starting to take the community seriously, so that's good.
Yeah.
Did any of you watch the Capcom Pro Tour? I guess not, because it's Street Fighter. But
nah, I don't.
I don't know if they showed any Marvel there. So.
I don't think
I
they
didn't
did.
check it.
I know Capcom was supposed to have a panel, but that got canceled. I'm thinking they were going to show some more Infinite, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, but the way the hype is going for DBZ,
I called that. I said if they don't get this right, Arxis is poised to take top spot for team fighters.
Yeah.
They have the hype from Revelator, and they have the Dragon Ball license. You do not play this time, Capcom.
Yeah, I can go in for about 20 minutes about what's wrong with Infinite and how they fucking this whole series up, but that's for another podcast. That's for another terrible news.
Yeah, but for now we'll wait and see.
Yeah. And I know y'all went out. So most of y'all went out and checked out Homecoming already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to dive deep into this one, but I need you and Nard to go see this movie. So.
Okay. Can you give us a little bit?
So
spoilers minor?
Spoiler free thoughts on it.
Matt, have you read the Ultimate version of Spider-Man?
Have I? I don't think I have.
Okay. So this
not consistently, anyways.
So the one, not the Tobey Maguire movies, but the
Andrew Garfield
one. That was more so based off the Spectacular Spider-Man. This one is pretty much based off the Ultimate version, and we kind of knew that when they casted Sam Jackson as Fury. But
Right.
this Spider-Man is obviously a younger Spider-Man. Trying to dance around a bunch of stuff. But he's just really inexperienced, like more so than all the other movies. Because in the Tobey Maguire movies, he gets bit by the spider. He kind of mess around a little bit.
He's right in there almost.
And then it almost seems like the next week he's like, downtown doing all the hot shit. Being a superhero like from day one or pretty much week one.
And getting the emo cut. I love that.
This Spider-Man, right after Civil War, you could easily tell like he's a very
greenhorn.
Yeah, he's just completely inexperienced, and it's actually like the best part of the movie. To tell you the truth,
that's the kind of thing I like that in any movie in general. When I get to actually see the character develop his new abilities or try to adjust into a new world that he's not used to. And I feel like a lot of movies like superhero and not just superheroes just kind of gloss over that and move on. Like you might get a 5-minute training montage of web slinging or, doing a speed bag. And then the next minute you're knocking top 10 people out. Like, I want to see the journey.
Yeah.
The thing about that is when they do the journey, they do it really bad. Let's talk about Fantastic Four real quick.
That was really what I was thinking about.
So we don't have to talk about it. But if Spider-Man did it well, that sounds great.
Yeah, I don't need there's not enough, and then there's also too much. It's like Fantastic Four was like what, an hour 45 minutes.
Yeah,
and you're not the Fantastic Four until 15 minutes before the movie ends, and you barely do anything. Like that's a way not to do it.
I feel like Fantastic Four just not movie quality. Because me personally, I never really liked the Fantastic Four comic books. But when Fantastic Four is in other people's comic books, they're great. But just them on their own, they're so boring. Yeah, they're just so boring. I'm pretty sure somebody who's a Fantastic Four nut, whoever hears this, is gonna shut me down on that and probably recommend me something. And I hope you do. But everything that I've read, I was just not interested in.
They never grabbed me, and I'll be honest about that too. It just never was something that I got into. And I think that's less to do with them not. It's just they don't have any. None of the heroes themselves interest me at all. So I just never wanted to really give it a fair shake outside of being a kid watching them and stuff like that. Like I never went too deep into it.
Well, I will say the PS1 game from way back was pretty good. If you guys played Fighting Force, it was just like that.
Oh, that was my game, yo.
Yeah,
Fighting
it was
Force,
just like that.
And that's basically PlayStation Streets of Rage right there.
Yeah, I played Fighting Force on a demo disc.
That was as far as you went.
That's as far as
you missed a good game, and you know what? That was one of the first times that I saw a sequel to a game because they came out with Fighting Force 2, and that set me down the path of knowing that you're just not gonna get perfection in a bottle again. You can't do it. That was just utter garbage.
My character was that one big dude, man.
Oh yeah.
I ran Hawk.
Hawk.
The self insert.
Yeah,
that's literally what I was gonna say. That's who I ran.
Yeah, I ran Hawk. But yeah, that was a good game.
I'm actually looking the game up right now. Oh yeah, I remember because you had all these weapons and stuff. This was dope.
Yeah. That's fine. That's far as I went. It had Parappa the Rapper and Fighting Force. And only two games for what a broke kid could play back in the day.
let's talk about that. Like, how dope were them demo discs? Like the extreme demo discs. Remember those? The biking and skateboarding ones that you used to get to.
Yes. Yeah. You
Yeah,
talking about the
those
ones
were
that
dope.
you talking about the ones that like go downhill?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about a demo. I never bought Tony Hawk Pro Skater. All I needed was the first level.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, the hour-long demo, just reran it.
Yep.
Right. You know what I did? Back in the day when we used to rent games and stuff, but outside of Redbox, I guess. But I had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, and I loaded up like one of the smaller like maps and stuff that you could just constantly play, like a free play or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had to give the game back to I think it was Hollywood Video or something. So what I did was I just to test it out, since the game and everything was already loaded, I just popped the CD out, left the game on, and it still just let me play. And I did that for like a week.
Yo, the Pizza Hut, not the Pizza Hut, but the Domino's demo disc, the one with Final Fantasy VII and Bushido Blade, bruh.
Oh,
Bruh.
okay.
Bushido Blade was life. Bushido.
Well, I didn't know about the demo disc, but Bushido Blade was life. Yeah, I definitely love that game. Any game where it's like, there's no health bar, nothing, like your fight can last 5 seconds or it can last 5 minutes. Catch that headshot, you're done.
Yeah. They didn't remake Bushido Blade. I'll play the hell out of that game.
Oh, so would I. I'm looking for any kind. See, the one thing I do want, I think there's only one game that I found that kind of captures it. Samurai has always been one of my favorite kind of eras and stuff like that to mess with.
Mm.
I need a open world samurai game of some kind, and I heard that the new Dynasty Warriors is going to have something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested in it. Because the only other game that was kind of like that, there was you ever play Way of the Samurai?
No, I never played that.
No, not me.
Yeah, Way of the Samurai was a game. It was a really condensed map of like a couple small areas that you could walk through. The game itself only lasted like 20 minutes. But every decision you made in the game, every person you killed in the game changed the story up a little bit. So you basically just kept replaying the same exact day over and over again until you got it right.
That
That sounds familiar too.
That sounds like something I've played before.
That
Sounds like a movie.
Was that a PlayStation game or PlayStation 2?
It was, yeah, I think it was PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2.
I think I saw that I saw the fact or the guide for it in a Trips and Tricks magazine.
You probably did. That seems like the perfect game for a Tips and Trick magazine.
Yeah.
Tips and tricks. Damn, that's.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back today.
Wow.
I'm bringing it back.
Don't make me take you to cheatcc.com real quick.
Nah, I didn't have none of that. I've been with Game Facts for life, pretty much.
Game Facts for life.
I was a Cheat CC, man. In fact, I just went to it to see if they still up. They got going up in there. Got some stuff up here. Hold on.
Yeah, that's how I found Game Facts, because of Cheat CC. Because they use their
really?
guides.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So I just went to the source. But hey, to make sure this doesn't run on too long, what are you guys watching, playing? What's going on?
I'm running Black Desert. It's standard Korean MMO RPG. Probably it has everything that I wanted in the MMO. As far as being able to transfer gear from one character to the other, being able to PK at any point in time I want to. They do have a kind of punishment system I don't like. And then as far as like currently watching or anything, I'm off and on Boku no Hero. I'm about to pick up the manga for that, and then about to finish up Attack on Titan. And I ran the new Castlevania joint that Netflix put out the other day. That was dope.
Oh yeah, Castlevania was.
Yeah,
dope.
Castlevania was pretty good.
I haven't watched it yet, so.
God damn it.
You're missing out.
Netflix is the damn devil for giving us only 4 episodes, though.
Yeah, but there's reasoning behind that. It was supposed to be a movie.
They had to test the waters first, see if people wanted this, and see if the community was going to accept it. Because and when it comes down to semantics, it's not anime because it's made by Americans. So
It really does look like the Boondocks animation too. It looks really good.
but I mean,
yeah.
it's whatever. If it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
Bad is bad. But apparently it's good, so I'll be checking that out soon. Matt, what are you into right now?
Right now, on Super and Boku no Hero Season 2 right now. I have Diablo 3 and Shadows of Mordor for my games. And I picked up a couple of anime from the summer, and Tatsugeki, Token Rambu, Fate Apocrypha, and Compulsive Gambler.
How is Fate looking right now?
Pretty good. It's a very different dynamic than what group of 7 fighting. Now it's teams of 7, and
Teams of 7. All right.
yeah,
I didn't know
so
that.
it's actually a alternate universe from Fate Stay Night.
I
So
figured that's what they were doing this time.
yeah, because you're gonna see characters that look similar, but they're completely different. Like they
Right.
have different last names, and you can kind of piece together like what happened in Fate Stay Night and uh, Fate Zero. But yeah, there's a whole new setup to how the Grail Wars work, and it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, 7-on-7, and they have to call in a specific servant that acts as usually how they have the priest is like the person that facilitates everything. They have
Got you.
they have an actual servant who does that. So that's been brought up in the last episode, and moving on from there, things are looking like they're going to get wild pretty fast. So I'm pretty excited.
All right. You know how many episodes it's supposed to be? 12, 24?
I think it's a 24, 25 run.
Thank the Lord.
Cool. Yep.
Yeah.
Two
Nah, it
quarters,
is. It's hard to come by.
in the fall.
Actually, I could look it up right now. Let me see. I think I
Yeah.
have it up. 25.
25. Yeah, it's running into fall. Probably gonna have a special. All right. Will, what you looking at?
So the only game I've been playing is Dead Cells. If you saw that last pre-podcast video, that was Dead Cells in a nutshell. Other than that, I just finished an anime called Kaido the Right Answer. It started off so fucking strong, like almost godlike, but then ended terribly. One of the worst animes I've ever saw.
Hold up.
It dropped that fast?
It dropped so
Jesus.
fucking hard.
Oh,
Not
okay.
not gonna put the spoiler in there or nothing like that, but
Oh no,
that
no, no.
reminds me of
Go ahead.
what? No, I was gonna say another anime that kind of did that was still if they hadn't messed it up at the end, it would have definitely been on the top 5 list. It almost belongs up there just for the soundtrack alone. But Noah Zero, like that whole anime was amazing. Like it had a really interesting characters, interesting plot, and everything. But then when you get down to that final 2 episodes
of the
it's
first
almost-
season.
No. See, I like the final episodes of the first season.
Nah.
I'm talking more the second season where basically everything leading up to it just felt like it didn't matter. Like it was it really fell off.
I actually hated the season
It was
after the
all
first
a
season.
dream.
Well, it wasn't. The second season wasn't perfect by any means, but it definitely still was okay up until those final 2 episodes. But I know you will. You're a damn perfectionist, so.
Yeah. That first season, because of the way the first season ended, the second part just had a nasty stink to it. So I was just slowly like losing interest as I was going on with that. But back to Kaido the Right Answer, man. Like the premise is pretty much humanity came to acquire a infinite power source, and they announced that Japan announced it to the world, and then pretty much it was a bunch of political things like if Japan can't be the only one to have this power. Who else is able to have this power? And if this country, let's say like Germany or like North Korea, gets this power, and they're going to be on some bullshit, making weapons of mass destruction, so we gotta ration this out. But then it comes out, well, this energy is really supposed to be for the whole world, so let's find a way to make it for everyone. And pretty much what they did was taught everyone in the world how to make this infinite renewable energy. It's pretty much like, if everyone has nukes, no one's going to send out nukes. You know what I mean? It's pretty much a looking for the word
Deterrent.
Yeah, deterrent. Pretty much, if everyone has this thing, no one can really use it on each other because everyone has it. So then it comes after they do that, then they realize, oh, this can change our biology. Should we use this to evolve as humans? Does that, it was just like everything was about the bigger picture. And then when you get to 9, it turns into a regular ass anime.
That's about right. The episodes to watch out for are 6, 7, 9, and 12.
Yeah.
Quote me on it.
We know what happens at 12.
Yep. Quote me on it. 6, 7, 9, or 12.
So it let me down so bad because I was so with it. I was so with this anime, but whatever. Right now, looking at Kakegurui, or the gambling anime, that's my number 1 pick for this season.
Is that the gambling one or is that the orgasm one?
Yes.
I don't know which. Then I don't know which one is the gambling one.
Yes.
So
yes and yes.
But that's my number 1. I'm completely with people talking shit once they win, and that's all that anime is, just people talking shit to each other. Outside of that, the Fate Apocrypha, the Fate Staying one, the one Matt was talking about. Another one that the Katsuki Token Rambu. It's the story seems like it's going to be shit, but damn, the animation is godlike. So that I've given that the 5 episode. If it's not picking up by the 5th episode, I'll probably drop it. Other than that, I don't really have any other animes this season I'm looking forward to.
All right. Okay. As for myself, Matt and I started Recreators a couple of weeks ago. First episode was really hyped, so we're definitely gonna get back to that soon. Probably when we start the Diablo 3 season coming up on Thursday. I've been watching Little Witch Academia, and it's shitting on the short films right now. Much better. I'm on episode 10 of that.
That was a good ride.
It really is. It really is. And Trigger delivers yet again.
Yep.
So I can't wait for their next 3 anime that they're gonna drop. As for what I'm playing, I just finished Persona 5. I'm gonna run it back in Japanese here in about a month or so, and I'm playing Black Desert, trying to catch up to Josh here.
You ain't ready for these hands? It's all right.
You know what? If I'm and of course, Monogatari is back. So again, 2017.
Monogatari is an anime I need to pick up.
Yes, you do.
But I have a lot on my backlog.
Every time I ask Nard if I need to pick it up, you know what he tells me?
Yeah.
Stay clear.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, the fan service does drop after the 2nd season. It's just you gotta get through 1, 2.
That's already sound terrible to Josh because you said get through.
It does. It's
My whole face is slow
it's probably 4 scenes. One. Okay, so there's the first scene is in the first what was it? 4 seconds. All right, that's one. Then you got to get through the toothbrush scene.
Yo,
Then you got to get through the bath scene. Then after that, I
I
don't think there's anything else that would really
I
set you.
have to pause you on that because I put that damn show on, and I'm not kidding you. 4 seconds into that show, I paused it immediately and went and wrote Nard on Facebook like, "Yo, really? Like that's the first thing you want to give me?" Just I'm telling you, Will. The credits opened up, panty shot, and I don't mean a normal panty shot, like some wind blew. Nah, they made sure you knew what was happening. The wind blew, and then it showed it like a camera was like zooming in on it and gave you how
And
long
then,
the panty shot
and then
was.
his eyes popping, and she looks like, "What's going on?" Yeah, it was outrageous.
Yeah, they just went a little bit too ham. If y'all don't know, the way I kind of explain with the new age anime, I'm not really into, you know, I understand fan service and I get that it's in a lot of animes, but I don't like it when a show's core focus is fan service. That's the type of shit that makes me cut your show off immediately because it's like that. That's all you have to offer me. Like I got Google. I don't need that. I need some story.
Nard,
Yes, sir.
have you seen Alice to Zoroko? Zoroko?
Is that?
It's the one with the old elder man with the girl.
That just came out.
Yeah.
Just finished.
That is my slice of life. Or it was like it's still running. I think it's still running. It might be ended.
No, it said yeah, it's finished. It just finished.
That yeah, I'm that's a good slice of life.
Hold the power of Alice's dream, escaping a lab.
Yeah.
This sounds a little bit more than a slice of life.
It's a little bit more, but it's definitely it definitely is a slice of life. But yeah, run that. It's actually really good. I just finished that.
Uh, looks like a day-to-day thing, but she has a real backstory
Yep.
going on.
Yep.
Okay. Alice in Zorgo. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're all up to. When and if anyone hears this, go ahead and let us know what you guys are doing. What we should be watching. Go ahead and shit on Will about talking smack about
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
I'm pretty sure that everybody's gonna say
Shit on Josh for talking about your panties. Just let us know.
Yeah, if you wanna discuss it, if you want to talk about the stuff we had in the podcast, basically the stream is linked to our Facebook group that we started about a week or two ago. You can find it at facebook.com/group/the anime agenda, all one word. We're gonna post I'm sure is gonna put some gameplay to this first off. Post it in there. That way we can have a little comment section, suggestions, what we should watch, what you want to talk about and stuff. We're also going to be kicking back our weekly streams. That's on me. I was running them, but unfortunately, this calculus homework kind of took me away for a minute, but that's going to be gone soon. So hopefully I can get some help with that soon and we can get those back on track.
All those links will be in the description in the video. So
All right.
Well,
and where can we find all of y'all?
well, I'm on the anime agenda. You can find me there. You can also find me at twitch.com, twitch.tv/KSBK2009. That's pretty much where I am. Or you can find me on youtube.com/LordKs.
Easiest place to find me is probably Facebook because that's the one I use the most. I haven't really been keeping up on Tumblr or Twitter lately, so Facebook's easy for me. You guys can find me at Anime Agenda. So
I have a Twitch, Twitch, was it Twitch.tv? Yeah,
Yep.
Twitch.tv /Kaizen Shiori, or an Anime Agenda, pretty much. Oh, and my YouTube page, which it'd be just Kaizen. So
I'll be honest with you, your YouTube page is like a hidden gem. I'm telling you, if people find you there, you'll blow up.
yeah.
Well, there you go. You can find me on Twitter at Thank You Senpai. You can also find me in the Anime Agenda. Go ahead and add me on Facebook as well if you like. And you can also contact all of us on Gmail at theanimeagenda@gmail.com.
Yes, we should take some letters too. If you write, we'll address those letters
Oh
on here.
yeah, absolutely. If you guys have topics you want to talk about, just want to say hello. If you want to be on the show, just hit us on the Gmail. Once again, that's theanimeagenda@gmail.com.
All right. Is that it? We good?
Yeah.
All
think
right.
so.
Cool.
All
I
right,
think that
guys.
went. I think that went really well.